I might be kind of reclined for this one. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fine. What are we going to talk about?
I don't know. It feels like there's not that much. Weirdly, we're once again in a holding pattern until we get the next set, and then stuff gets interesting again. I think.
Speaking of holding patterns, welcome to Pit Against.
Jesus Christ!
Hello, welcome to Pit Against. Welcome to this week's episode of Pit Against, a live pleasure college show. William Table Legs of Trouble with Costco's Kevin. You did that was perfect. I actually had a whole because I get a bit like kind of prepared for the
Yeah,
beginning. Uh, I shifted gears so hard right there. I was like,
nah, we're
Bolton
in.
better be good. He is getting Bolton's face is on everything for this. Pit Against is a live call-in show. If you would like to be on air, Cat Mello, talking to us about your hot take, join the Pit Against Discord by clicking on the link that's in the description. Join the waiting room channel. Put your hot takes in the topics text channel. If you like, take a pull you on for a mic check, and then put you on air. Then we can put also you can put your take in the topics text channel in the stream chat or in the comments for me to bring up if you can't make it on. Copendium of Wraith is the next set. It's not air yet. They're drip feeding
Nope.
us a little bit of it.
Reprints.
And so we're in the waiting room for two things. Next set.
Yep.
And Florian's good night. Salute
Sure.
off into the distance as he goes to drink mimosas with Oldham in Bermuda or whatever he wants to do in retirement.
Sure.
So I guess like I don't have a whole lot planned. We don't have a whole lot of takes. Actually, Cat Mello might be giving us a take now, but like in the event he is, let's talk about something else. Let's shift gears. That's the foreshadowing precursor, whatever. We just had World Tour calling Akihabara. It was a calling, right?
Yes.
It was neat in the sense.
Did you go look at that meta?
I'm going to go look at it right now.
Yeah, please do.
So the meta it was really interesting. So I'm told. So let's go check this out. All right, dude. It's like I don't remember. How do you say this other one? Good. That's a battle hard.
Gdansk?
Gdansk? I don't know where that
Gdansk?
is. Where's
Gdansk?
Gdansk?
Poland.
Top 8 meta looks like a top 8 meta I'd expect.
Yep.
Conversion rate, that's big. Is this it? Philip posted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read out the names of heroes that were at the event.
Yeah.
Verdance. Syndra.
Mm-mm.
Is that not it?
With the amounts, sir.
With the amounts? We'll be here all
Yeah,
day.
that's the interesting part.
Okay, 25 Verdance.
Mm-hmm.
25 Syndra. 24. 24 Gravy.
Uh-huh.
23 Marionette. 22 KO.
Yeah.
20
Yeah.
Acilio. 19
Yeah.
Dash IO. 19
Yeah.
Florian. 17
Yeah.
Kasai. 14 Prism.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Those are all like right there.
Uh-huh.
8 Huntsmen.
Uh-huh.
8 Huntsmen. 8 Huntsmen.
Uh-huh.
8 Huntsmen. 8 Dory. 7 Fang. 7 Ira. 6 Reinar Victor Vincent. 5 RKO. It's just millennials. They just gotta be so different. 4 Slippy. 4 Puffin. 3 Lyeth. 3 Riptide. 2 Pallades. And 1 Betsy Fi, Jarl Katsu Levy, and Marlon Valda.
The
Are we
top
missing
end of that
anybody?
meta is
Who did we forget?
wild.
Teklevossen? Is he the only one who didn't show up? He's too busy in the lab?
Looks like it.
God dang.
The top of that meta is wild.
There's 24 Gravies and only 1 Valda? What are we doing? The counter.
No.
The hard counter to... Never mind.
No.
I think it's... One, it's kind of cool to see 25, 24, 24, 23, 22, 20. Like, that's 6 heroes,
19.
and they are all, like, right there.
Yeah.
And then 19, 19, 17, 14 is also a huge chunk. Like, this is so...
Like that tier.
The
that
top
tier two
end is
still
really
there.
diverse. The bottom end's really diverse. There's a big chunk
Well,
in
the
the
bottom
middle.
end is always really
True.
diverse.
But, like...
But like the top end,
God
this is
dang.
one of the shallowest like drop offs in like meta representation we've ever seen, I think.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
I
No, it's
top 8 looked like conversion rate, is that more interesting? Conversion
conversion rate was
rate.
also weird.
Conversion rate's funny. So
But
it's 7 Florian 7 gravy is the most.
mhm.
And there is
the the absolute count most
there's 21 heroes represented
in day two.
in conversion rate for Hockey Hopper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 21. 21 heroes in day 2. A lot of one-ofs.
That's pretty good.
That's very good. Okay. This goes back to the old expression of like, is it good to have a meta this wide, right? Is a triangle meta more interesting because a pro
Sure.
player can clean house with just game knowledge and, maybe bringing in a wild card deck? But when there's no such thing as a wild card deck because everything's hecking playable,
Yep.
um,
It's all down to player skill.
yeah,
And
it
do you know
is
the
all down to player
matchups?
skill because we were seeing like
It's
was Sam was in this event? Is that the one I was watching? Sutherland?
yes.
Yes.
Playing Dio.
Playing
And he went like
Dio
11
and
and 1 in Swiss.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was killing people
For top
just off
four.
of being good.
Yep. Yeah. This is a specialist meta is the way I would put it more than anything, which is you know your deck better than any of the opponents you sit down across from. There's a ton of decks that are all viable, and this is kind of like what I've been seeing internally from everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Is they're all kind of on this page of like any of those top 8 decks are like all viable picks to bring, and I think even like the next two, it's like down to what was it? Is Prism like the last one on that list where people think it's like fine? Yeah, Prism. So it's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10 decks where everyone is like, yeah, that's fine. That makes sense if you bring it.
Hey, Cat Mello, can you play that in other Guardians too? He's recounting an interesting Betsy end game loop that I'll get to in a
Uh,
second. But
yeah, you can do that better with Jarl when you have Everbloom Life.
ooh, it is neat that you can do it with other heroes too, because that loop is just generic Guardian weapon, Guardian shield.
Hmm.
That's kind of cool. I had not heard that. That's sick. I'm not going to get into it too much because we were talking about this, but I do like it. And there was a Betsy that made day 2, which
Yes,
was interesting. There's
was doing very well on stream,
the
or
Betsy and
like very
Voldo
well in that
I
day.
called out, both made day 2. They were the only ones playing those heroes. So 100%
Yeah,
conversion rate, sure, but whatever. But like, um,
just need Ram's Head. Yeah,
Rams had a hammer.
yeah,
Um, conversion rates, I
but
think,
yeah,
are really interesting for this, right? So like, um, there's only one Betsy, but there was only one to begin with. There's only
yeah,
one Dorinthia, but there was like 8 of those. So
something like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So some of these conversion rates are kind of funny when you go look at them back and forth. Um, I think someone posted that it was like average conversion rate of like 23,
21%.
21%. That sounds right.
I think so.
Um, and so it was kind of interesting to see some of these heroes, right? So like Florian, a bit overperformed in that single metric. But
Yep,
the meta school, the top 8 was, did I mention that yet? It was
you have not.
Sam Sutherland, who I talked about. He was first coming out of Swiss. Watching his games are sick. He's a great dash player.
Oh yeah, he's so good
So
at the
good.
deck.
Uh, Acilio, Florian, Syndra, Marionette. So there's a 3 of, a 2 of, and a couple of 1 ofs. And they're
Yep.
all like decks you'd expect at the top, except the Syndra was a little surprising.
The Syndra people have kind of written off for a bit, at least in North America.
Mm-hmm.
Um, People have thought that that took a bigger hit than the other decks, and I think it did take a bigger hit than the other decks. But I think it's also still the what is it? The news of her death had been greatly exaggerated.
Yeah.
Um, I don't think it's she's dead. I think also she was slightly overrepresented because APAC has a tendency to lean ninja anyways. Um, so you're going to just have like better conversion anyways when you have a deck overrepresented. Um, I wouldn't be surprised to see a Syndra top eight Columbus by any means, because that's in 2 days. Um, but yeah, this is we're in a weird spot where we have a 1 month meta, but we have a calling like every week, and
Oh
we're just
yeah.
going. We're still going.
Yeah. So like the off season for Flesh and Blood this year felt very short. If you want to also consider like all the callings and
Sort of,
tournaments
yeah.
that have been happening. Um, I mean, there still is a bit of an off season for most people. Um, a break somewhere or another where there's like a couple of weeks of no events in your region, but like Flesh and Blood's just churning. This is like it's like a full game now with a full OP. I mean, that's what they
This,
talk about. They have the best OP in the biz.
yeah. Well, it was they really wanted to push it this year, and they're going up to what, like 32 callings or some
Yeah,
nonsense, 36 or
yeah.
whatever it is.
It's a
Like
lot.
you're not waiting 4 months between callings in your area
No,
anymore. Like you're gonna have events, and like I don't think we have any like really scheduled for after Yokohama yet, or that they've shown it at least for after Yokohama besides US Nats and
mm-hmm.
Vegas, and the ones that'll be attached to those.
Yeah.
But like I'm expecting still like one a month where it's like I assume I'm gonna have one in May that I can go to. I have another one in March that I could go to in Montreal if I wanted to. I could go to San Diego in February if I wanted to.
They
Like,
said for our region specifically, the like NA region, that we're probably getting about one a month.
yeah, that sounds right.
Something similar in the Pacific, and then Europe gets more than they had been getting, but maybe not as much as us,
Yeah,
right? So
sure. Yeah, I mean I think it's gonna be like I'm excited for this year. I'm excited to see what happens. We do have like a couple besides Yokohama that have been shown in the APAC region for
yeah,
Shinjuku and Jakarta. But I mean, I assume we're going to have one in May that's in North America. We've got Nats June, Vegas July, and then I assume we'll have another in August. So like
yeah,
I don't know if there's going to be an off season for Fab at this point, except for like your 2 weeks of winter break. If you want, you can go play a major open event.
it's funny. I love it. Uh, I think as a viewer, that's also kind of cool too, right? So like if you're a
Mhm.
casual player, go to your armory every week. Well, there's also an event to watch almost every week too.
Yeah, you get to stay in touch with like what is happening, with like where the game is at. It's not that there's 2 months off and you have no idea what's happening, which does also change like storylines, I guess, going to these events
Sure.
because when you come back from that like 2 month break, then it's like also its own thing where it's like where is everything? Does everyone agree with where stuff
It's
is at?
it's
Like,
super cool for World Tour
but
points if you're watching players and trying to see, where people are at, or if you're more casual and you have like a player like, man, I love watching. Uh, I've been really having a lot
Jacob
of fun
Clemens.
watching Jim and Jacob Clements play, and keep up with him. But also just like that's more interesting to pay attention to. If you're like a more casual Flesh and Blood gamer, or like you just play a lot of TCGs, man, Flesh and Blood's gonna be popping up like every weekend on your YouTube recommended. You were gonna see a lot of it, and that's kind of awesome. Um,
Also, please,
yeah,
if you're at a battle hardened that isn't being streamed, which I guess there's not going to be any of those soon.
hopefully,
So I don't know why I'm saying this, but I guess stream it if you can. Like find a way.
find a way.
I don't care if there's commentary or not. I
I
just want to watch
I
Flesh and
was
Blood.
popping into a couple of
But
like
like,
pro
I
quests
guess that's not going to
that
be a
have been going
thing.
on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like stream your pro quests if you can, and if it's reasonable to do so. Like
Yeah.
they're fun.
Maybe
Um,
I'll try and take a stream setup to my last RTN. I could try.
that sounds fun.
I'll see.
That sounds sick. Hosted by yours truly, Kevin Smurf Murphy.
That sounds like a good way for me to engage with my community and support it. even
Yeah.
though I already have my invite.
And go back to casting, practice more casting.
Nope, I would be playing.
You just have it set up at table 1. You
Yeah,
start
I
your
just
day. You start your day round 1. They put you at table 5, and then at
you
round
work your way up.
round 2, you're in table 1, and you sit there for the rest of the day.
Yeah, that works too.
All right. Compendium of Wraith is the next thing I want to talk about, but a boy
Do
got
you want me to go
a
grab?
caller. We got a caller
Yeah.
that also wants to
All
talk
right,
about
I'll
it.
go grab him.
I'm spoiling it a little bit. And if you want to spoil a little bit of me, make me a spoiler boy. You can join on the show and tell us your hot takes about what's going on, like Compendium of Wraith that's coming up. I have so many interesting questions. I'm excited. Not necessarily like speculations. I think this will happen or whatever, but it's like, man, I'm really excited to see how it pans out. And speaking of panning out, we're gonna pan out a second to a caller. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, I'm Capamello. I'm from the northeast of the United States. How's it going?
Heck yeah. How's it going? What would you like to talk about on the show?
Yeah, so I believe that Bolton should be good after Penn because he's been in all of the media. And I think he's on the box. He's been in the trailer. Granted, there's a lot of people in the trailer. I think he's been in the Sage marketing information, and now he's in the Gem Pack. So, it's going to be a real big letdown if they can't even make him like B low A tier at the end of Penn.
So here's the thing I love about this take is that I'm pretty staunchly I don't like speculation where they're just like, I think we're gonna get Adult Blaze because I want it. This take is like, brother, they are shoving Bolton at us. There's so much Bolton marketing assets, which is fine. I love that. Love the character actually. From like a lore perspective, is he?
He's fixable.
Is he fixable?
He is. So the thing is, the whole reason he's bad
is he
because not
every turn.
Well, Soul is not discarding. Soul is much better than discarding. Soul is usable. The problem is,
you activate agile windup every turn.
His charge cards are all awful. They're all garbage. What is it? Light the way. Let me pull up my Bolton deck.
I'm sorry. That realization I just had was peak. He just
it's just agile windup that you have to
agile
use
windup every turn. Because every time a guardian or a brute like discards agile windup, they're like, "Ha," and I'm like, "Yeah,
Bolton,
I got it. Like it's fine."
Let me take out all of my Dusk Till Dawn and Monarch commons. All of those, and I can make Bolton a good deck. Just give me better versions of all of these. Give me take out all these common and rares from Dusk Till Dawn and Monarch. We're good. It'll be a good deck. Light the Way, Engulfing Light. Honestly, Beaming Bravado. If I don't have to be a pure like built around a full like half yellow deck, I could probably take Beaming Bravados out. They're good, but like charging a yellow this way is such an annoying.
Sure.
Like pretext or whatever.
That's a very real cost. Yeah.
So it's if they just give us more Monarch, it's take flights where it's if you've charged, he can be a real hero. His hero passive is massively powerful into some heroes. It's just bad into assassins and warriors, but like you can't have everything. Raiden is a goat of a weapon. It's 0 for 3 just every turn.
So that's the thing that's neat about him that I realized. It's like charging soul. What it actually is, it's make a quicken token and swing sword for 3.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like 3 values and a quicken token.
Don't have agency over.
No, and that's
no. That's what you need agency. That's what you need them to print is giving us agency over the first charge. And that's the problem. Since Dusk Till Dawn, we've had 7 sets, and all of they've given us are combat tricks in the form of Warcry, which is Warcry is cool. It's a fun card. We needed it before Enigma LL'd, but giving it to us in the last 2 months was nice of them. That was cool. They gave us the Armory deck, which was cool for Soul Bond. It helped us with
The equipment's
Syndra.
cool.
Syndra matchup
Yes.
was fun.
Equipment's sick.
And then they gave us, what was the last one? Battlefield Beacon, which is an Ender.
Yes.
These
Yes,
are
that
not
card's
things
great.
we needed. They're great.
They-
I love them. These are not things we needed. We did not need
Yeah.
Enders. We did not
They
need
don't
combat tricks.
fix. They don't fix Bolton's problem.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like-
So, how do you fix Bolton's problem?
Charges. We just need better charge cards. Starters.
Okay,
Starters.
Better starters. Oh, I was thinking
What are-
like cards that you are charging to Soul. And I'm like, those cards are like
No.
fine, but honestly,
don't-
you just want to put
You don't
any
want
card in
Soulflare
Soul,
cards.
right? Like you don't want Soulflare cards are like that's another
you don't
clunk
want to
in
have
your
to
deck.
care.
You want a card with Soulflare that also says
Is also a charge
Draw
card.
you want
Yes.
you want a starter that is also a Soulflare.
Yeah,
Yes.
give me a Soulflare starter that also works, sure. Or a Soulflare like draw a card. That would be cracked. That would be absolutely
That would be
Ponder
neat.
token? Is that
It'd
good?
probably be Ponder Token.
Ponder token?
Ponder
is
token
probably
could be,
it.
insane.
It'd
But
be fine.
both of those sound like Majestics, and not like the glue
Yes.
pieces you need to put your deck together that like Take
Yes.
Flight is. Take Flight
Yeah, but
is a tipple, and I worry if you make this deck too good, LSS is gonna ban Take Flight. Right? Like Take Flight glues the deck together. You'd almost run that card in
Ugh.
blue if you could,
I
if
just
it
don't-
felt good. But like,
I just don't see this deck ever getting too good because it'll always
They did-
forever get held back by
they
warriors.
did print a
and
Take Flight. They printed what's the one that gets +1 if you charged a yellow card, and then you can basically just
Beaming
give it go
Bravado.
again. Beaming Bravado.
Beaming Bravado.
Is that not
That's
also a
supposed to-
Take Flight?
No, it's just straight up a 2-card 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But you also have to get rid of the soul that you just used.
Oh, that's
to give
oh
it.
yeah, that's right. I already.
It is soul neutral 2-card 7.
Yeah. Take Flight is soul positive because you don't have to give up the soul you
Yes.
charged for it. And you can also just use it all. If you have to pay for a Via the Vanguard, you can just
Mhm.
continue your whole chain without using the soul. You
Yeah,
probably
I
paid
mean-
one if you paid.
The 0
I mean, it's
cost
like-
Take Flight or the 2 cost Take Flight? Would you take a 2 cost Take Flight? Like a 2 cost
much-
5 base?
No.
I doubtful.
Hmm.
We were already doing as much as we can to Cheerios it. Like Take Flight's
Well,
already
yeah.
on the I would cut that if I could.
What's
The only one
It-
cost that I want to pay for is V.
Yeah. Like the fundamental issue I feel like for the deck is still just like you have to charge a card from hand.
Mhm.
And the more cards that you have that are Prayer of Bolana, if it could literally charge from top of deck, the deck gets significantly better if you can do that.
Charge from top
Um,
of deck? You're
yes.
crazy.
Like
You're
you
crazy.
can't do that with everything, and I don't know that you can make that a 9 of because that does approach Golden Tipple territory.
Okay,
Um,
how's this for new fixes? A new weapon that's in between Raiden and the other one that costs 1 and swings for 4. And then you put the 2 costs.
Beaming Blade?
Yeah, Beaming Blade
Yeah.
costs 2.
2 for 5.
2 for 5. What if you had a 1 for 4 and then you also had that 2 cost 5 go again, charge your soul?
No, they want to play yellows, not blues.
Yeah, no
I'm just
blue has
saying,
ever made it in.
Shift the deck to blue. But
So the thing that
So
I think
we could have blues, but the thing is we have to really get rid of all of those if you've charged a yellow. Like
yes,
this happens. All of
there
those
is
if
a
you've
bunch of
charged
those.
a
They
yellow
want that
have
to
to
be a
get
thing,
out of the
don't
deck.
they?
yes, they like yellow matters in light heroes.
Yeah. They really killed anything besides reds and yellows by making all of the Dusk Till Dawn cards yellow matters.
So how do you
Yep.
make a functional reprint of Take Flight that's not a functional reprint of Take Flight?
I mean, it's like
So
you
they
have
have-
to do like charge from top of deck, but also you have to like banish a card from soul to give that go again without it getting like buffed.
So they have Light the Way, which is just a 0 for 3. If you charged a yellow card this way, it gets go again on hit. And they could
Yeah.
just give you to make it an on hit.
Yes. Like if
And
they
that
just
would be
give
a
you
zero
3 of
cost
those,
take.
that like that doesn't fix the deck, but like you get some solid turns where you have your blue Nimby turn with RKO effectively.
What is the card called again? Engulfing Light, the 0 for 4?
No,
Or what's that
Express
card?
Do you want the? Do
Lightning.
you want like a?
No,
Let me put it in
the
the deck list.
what's the light card? Like light.
Oh,
proper.
Illuminate.
Illuminate. All right, so illuminate, but 0 for 3. Go again. On hit, top of deck go to, or it go to soul.
That's not charged, so it doesn't count for Raiden, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
on hit, charge this. That's funny. What if a card said on
think
hit,
it-
charge this?
I think it would be
They do,
charged.
they have
top
that
of
engulfing
deck or
light.
something.
Well, no,
yeah.
it's not charged. I guess. It's
Yeah,
just
engulfing light is put into soul, but it
Yeah.
also has charge as additional cost.
Yeah,
I
So many moving.
I think
parts.
charge is specifically from hand to soul.
don't think so. Hang on.
The major
I
problem
want
is
to see.
you want to play low to the ground, go again,
Yeah.
wide,
The
but also your deck has a restriction of like trying to get cards in soul, certain
charge
colors,
Okay.
charging matters, and there's like so many like mini games you have to juggle that it feels like Vincent or Levia, where it's like
Yes,
you have
it's Vincent.
your
It's much
Vincent-
closer to Vincent.
It's much closer to Vincent, where it's like you have a specific thing you have to do every turn to have a turn, and if
Yep.
it doesn't work out, then your turn
Out of luck.
crumbles. Now, I mean, it's more forgiving than Vincent in the sense where like just playing Illuminate could just be a whole turn. Like your opponent is throwing disruption at you, and you're like, all right, block of 3 cards, Illuminate.
Block
That's
9, block 10,
Yeah,
play
I was gonna say-
Illuminate.
Yeah,
zero
that's
four,
fine.
goes to soul.
That's
Yeah.
completely
the
fine.
most fun of Bolton is value Bolton because, like, honestly, if I could, if I didn't have to play against Guardians, I wouldn't have to run V. I could just play Soulbound
Sure.
Resolve every single game, and I would just send 1 card 4s, 2 card 7s every
Mhm.
single game, every single hand. That would be what I'd run. Celestial Cataclysm into Illuminate. Just
We are
2
about
card
to have
11.
a Guardian LL, which is pretty cool.
But yeah, I think how you solve Bolton is more charge cards, and I think that's what he's going to get in Pen. Now, so long as they nail that, because in Pen he's like, let's be honest, he's
Mhm.
worthless in Pen right now. Or sorry, not Pen. In Sage, he's
Yeah.
worthless.
Oh,
But he's gotten
Sage properly worthless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in marketing for Sage though. There's been a marketing of him on Sage where it's like, hey, like he's with that like card from the trailer where
Mhm.
Sage is. He's not in the little decks, but he's in Sage marketing. So
Yeah.
Not in the
It's-
decks is a
it's-
little incriminating because it's kind of like
Mm,
those are
He's
the
a
decks that they're
complicated
like these are these are
That's-
Icelanders
that's-
in it. Like I mean,
10 of the top
Yeah, yeah.
15 that they think for the meta.
yeah, I think
It's
these
really
decks are
interesting
like-
they show Marionette. I'm still really curious about that. But
I
Yeah.
think that deck
we'll come
like,
back.
I think that deck's actually not awful. Like I've put
Sure.
a few lists.
We'll
together.
come back to
We'll
we,
come back
we
to
can
that.
come back to that.
We can come back to those. William writes that down. So
there's a
I-
funny thing though with Bolton because he has both no good charge cards in Sage and no good payoffs.
Yes.
So he might have
is
both
the
of
draw
those
card
issues.
one rare? Isn't that a rare? I think the draw card one's good.
No, it's a common, but it's just a 3 block. It's a 0 for 3.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, you just put a 3 block non-attack or a
It's
3
Not
block
everyone
the
can
fact
do that.
that-
Not everyone
One-
can do that.
or a
a
3
lot of
block
people-
and Blade Beckoner.
Yeah. It's the fact that there's a lot
Everyone
of
can do
good
that.
there's a lot of good non-attack actions now that block 3.
You're also incentivized to run those non-attack block 3s because the rest of your cards are dog water.
Yeah.
So like you catch strays in that like people are just running come to fight in Briar. Also just the entire Briar deck hoses you.
For now.
Um
We'll
yes,
see.
for
We'll see.
now,
Yeah,
sure.
Because like Compendium is gonna have so many. It's gonna have so many cards.
Yeah, it's like
Massive
340.
amount of cards. And the funny
But,
thing
yeah.
about it is like how many of them are equipment. I feel like Bolton. We're getting like that. That was one of the points I wanted to bring up, and I'm going to bring it up real briefly as a part of this. Is like we're talking about. I think they are showcasing the heroes they expect to do well in Sage in these decks, maybe, and if that's the case, and Bolton's being advertised, so if he's being advertised, then he's probably getting something. He's probably getting something for CC, is what I'm thinking then. And
He could.
they were getting a billion pieces of equipment in this
Mhm.
set. He already has a ton of equipment, so maybe it's not equipment, but like
Yes, he does.
because he's got a
He's got
a ton
four
of
different
equipment.
hats he can run.
All right, maybe it's just
Four
a bunch of
different hats.
Majestics. He's not getting a legendary. I know that much.
True.
But and we'll
God
get
bless
back to
Kano.
that.
God bless Kano LLing so I can take Halo out of this build.
But it's just like I think he's probably getting CC stuff.
He might be getting CC stuff. I think it would be a shame for it to just be not also some commons and rares thrown towards him for Sage, because his Sage is just useless right now too.
That would be nice for him. And we have already seen some commons that I don't think I would put into a deck. So maybe he does get stuff. Specifically the Elemental D-Reacts. I'm like not excited about those. But
I think those are not actually that good. But we can get into that later if we want.
we can get into that later. Anything else you want to talk about for Bolton specifically? What do you think we're getting out of Compendium? Where he's at now? We had a Bolton top 4 qualify for nationals at my local RTN.
Bolton won an RTN this last week.
Yeah,
It was
I heard about that
Decimator.
too.
It was a Decimator Bolton.
Decimator Bolton. That card's
Yeah.
already annoying to block. That card's already annoying to block. If you charge beforehand, you know how obnoxious that is?
He was justifying. It was really funny. He was like, "This is why Decimator Bolton is better than Decimator Fang in these matchups." And I'm like, "That's
Decimator
crazy.
Fang.
You've done enough of these Bolton
Sure.
to
It
tell me
doesn't
why it's
matter.
better than
Yeah,
Decimator."
no. Get out.
It says
Go
Decimator.
home.
We already know. You play Decimator in a Warrior. It's like playing Ram's Head in a Guardian. We already know what your deck is. It doesn't matter what we already know what the other 60 cards in your deck are.
Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully Decimator isn't unneeded cheese anymore soon. But that's the only way that Bolton's won anything in a while.
Well, again, I had a local
like
qualify for Nats on him, so he said he's going, but he also said he's not bringing Bolton, so that's funny.
That makes sense.
So I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of excited to see what happens. With a set this big, there's bound to be some beautiful gems hidden in there somewhere, and I don't mean gold packs. So. Thank you so much for coming on. Do you have anything else you want to, or anything you want to shout out?
Nah, keep doing what you're doing. Bye.
Sick. All right, see ya. We'll catch you next time. Yeah, there we go. That's the expression I keep saying. I need a.
Yes.
That's what we need. I need.
Standardized.
That's
you
what
need
the
an outro script.
That's it. We have Pit Against merch now. It's on the front side. It says, I don't know. What's your name? And where
What's
you
your
calling
name?
from?
Where are you calling from?
And then on the back it says, "Thank you so much for the call. We'll catch," or it just says, "We'll catch you next time."
We'll catch you next time.
Catch you next time on the back. All right, there we go.
Yo, that'd be so good.
All right, that was the most Austin laugh. Love you, Austin. All right, Compendium of Wraith. I have so many questions about this set that I think are interesting conversations. But you mentioned Sage decks. You want to talk about that first? Or is that...
Yeah,
okay.
So I'm very curious to see what happens with Arachne Web of Deceit, which is young Marionette.
Love it. Love that character.
Because I don't know what they do if... So I understand they're not giving Clave. That's fine. You do get spinnerets. You have spinnerets in all 3 colors. But you don't have flick knives. You have danger digits.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see how that hero gets balanced, because you get a lot of actually your power cards.
You get
in
a
that deck.
lot
Now
of
that I
those
think about it,
so you don't have
You don't
Tarantula
get-
Toxin, and you don't
or
have
Kiss of Death.
Kiss of Death, and you don't have Savor, which are like your big
Or
over
Leave No Witnesses in
overrate-
Codex.
or Leave No Witnesses or Codex. But you do get your
You have
like
up sticks.
4. Yeah, you have
To the
ups.
point. You have Stains of the Redback. You have
The other
you
0
pick
for
up the
4.
point.
Mark if they have a reaction.
cut from the
Cut
same
from the
cloth.
same cloth. You also get new boots, new hat.
Yes.
The new hat.
You
It's
get those
pretty
from the Arachne deck?
Yes, you do. They are both rare.
Those are rares. Okay.
Only the gloves,
Interesting.
which were the ones I was least excited for, is Majestic.
Rage Baiters?
Yeah, Rage
Sure.
Baiters is
I
Majestic.
don't know that I would honestly want to run those. I think I'd rather run Danger Digits in a 20 health format. Those are
Or
Majestic.
Is the chest Majestic?
I think both of those are Majestic.
they're
Both
both
of those are Majestic.
Okay. But like
So the two
hat,
pieces I would want
yeah.
are
So
in the deck
with Danger Digits
or are legal.
and probably your turn 1 play, which your turn 1 play is getting rid of a knife, and it's probably attacking with that knife and letting it discard itself to its own effect if you get it to land with reactions.
Yeah.
In that sense, you get 3 marks per game where it's like you just activate hat or you just activate gloves or you hit at the beginning of the game with it. And then you get 3 marks. And what I found from playing the deck is 3 marks is all you need to basically win that game if you're...
Because you're just going to like explode
numbers.
Somebody on a turn with a Calicera for like 16. Because
Yes.
you could still get it to 16.
Yeah.
This is I had this discussion earlier with somebody that like Marionette's numbers when they pitch a card are not bad if they're on game plan. And they're like, oh, but you have to pitch to swing Calicera for 1. I'm like, you're swinging Calicera for 2
Yes.
with Go Again
Yes.
and swinging Clave afterwards and remarking. So you're effectively a 1 card 3.
Yes.
Like
New Goofin. No, those boots are sick.
Yes.
Like, and also work with Calicera in funny instances too.
Yes,
but it's like
that's not a bad
you could
boot
run
setup, or like weapon setup or like pitch. Jesus Christ.
If you just run a t-shirt that gives you 1 resource, you get 1 turn where instead of dealing 12 damage off of 4 cards or something like that,
you deal like 16
or like 12. Yeah, you deal like 16. It's like absurd. It's like
you just run
genuinely
Blossom or whatever.
huge numbers.
I think you could run Blossom and you're going to explode some people. Like you
Yeah.
just take the Marionette build that's out there right now and like scale it back with a couple head jabs instead of Kiss of Death.
That's basically what I
you'll
did.
be fine.
I'm gonna look at my list.
Also, Creep could be kind of funny in that deck. I'm not 100% sold on it, but it is a rare, and I would have my eyes on it.
I put in Incision, which I think is completely fine. I put in Cut Through. Maybe. We'll see how that plays out.
Sure.
Another card I like for Sage specifically is Mark the Prey. On hit, mark a hero.
Yes.
If they're already marked, that's a 0 for 4 on hit, go again.
Yes. I love that card so much. Good. That was my favorite hunted limited card to draft in that deck.
Sick.
That was my signal in draft for that deck is Red Mark the Prey.
I know Zach was trying to get me to put that in my CC deck, and I never could quite pull the trigger on it, but like it's such a good card. I get it.
It's too slow for CC.
2 sides of the blade is the one that makes your stealth cards have on hit mark, but can also just be used to buff a dagger.
Yes.
It's very modal, but it costs 1.
It costing 1 is a downside.
It is.
I'll have to play it. Already,
I don't know, but like if you have a blue in your hand, you're like, yeah, I can drop.
If you're pitching the blue already to swing Calicera, like it's fine.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see how many Orb Weaver Spinnerets that deck runs.
I've also found that the other knife has a funny little mind game where it's like Mark of the Huntsman has on hit, break it to Markham.
Yeah.
So you have to get to the on hit part before you make that decision. And so your opponent has a mind game of like, are they breaking their knife here? It also gets +1 if they're marked, which is
it'll swing for 2.
Yeah. That card's kind of, it's like not awful.
The end game for that deck is crazy.
Yes.
Because it's 2 and 2.
2. Yeah, it's kind
but
of
it's
nutty.
also if it's if you're in base Marionette or base Web of Deceit,
2 for 3.
If you have double Calicera,
no 2 and 2.
If you have double Calicera, it's 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Because Calicera gets going attacking a marked hero, and +1 from base form.
That's gross. Also, you don't run a ton of reactions. I mean, you do, but like
enough that like you're threatening it.
You're also threatening that too. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm curious to see where that hero lands because that was like the.
It also has the
thing
traps.
That,
it has the good traps. It's got the good assassin traps, frailty trap, inertia trap.
Yes.
Mark of the Prey.
Yes.
Or whatever.
Yes.
It's got good traps. Shred is a rare. I like this deck. This deck's fun.
What else?
Once Chain's gone.
What else is in here? Azalea, that makes sense. Flattering Showman makes sense. OG Dash, honestly, that makes sense. They put Talishar in that deck and Hyperdriver, and it
Oh,
goes crazy.
that's
Yeah,
funny.
they just market it as an aggro deck, and it's like totally reasonable. Dory, fine. Enigma's weird. I assume we're going to see some new Enigma
I
cards
also.
in Sage then.
We've seen her face on some art.
Um,
Not a lot, but some.
yes, we have seen Enigma in the art. Fi is there. That doesn't surprise me either. You run a um, Mask of Many Faces Rise Up
A
build.
little combo build. Yeah, with
Yeah, and you
Phoenix Flame.
get like Phoenix Rise Up for like nine.
Love that.
Um, Nine Dominate. That'll kill people.
Hmm.
Icelander, I hope they give some cards, which from
She's not too
some
far
potential
off, I'd
content
assume
creators,
now, right? Like she just plays her game plan and it beats some
she's
decks.
just she's too she's too fair when you have Chain in the format
That's
with Runegate.
I am assuming Chain's in the format. He just is in the format. We know that for now, and the voting will happen
They have
eventually. But he will not be in the
notably
format.
they have not given Chain a Silver Age deck
Yeah.
pre-con.
I
It's gonna get rotated.
I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if they said Jane was banned from the format, more so than any hero being banned from any format ever. Like
I
this
agree
is
with that.
just
Like
when
go
people
look
were
at the
saying it for
representations
like
for the Battle Hardens.
when people were saying that for
The past
decks
like few events.
in
LL.
LL, I was like, that's dumb. They can work
No,
around it if they want to. Like they were talking about like Bravo Starvo
no.
bans, and I'm like,
Chain
no,
Chain is this is another beast, I think.
this is crazy. It is a CC deck
It's
in
no
Sage clothing.
people have said it's an LL deck
An LL deck in Sage clothing. It's a
because
proper blitz.
it is.
Deck.
You're
Like,
playing
it's
Rune
gross. Okay,
Yeah. Icelander, KO, Viscerai are the last two
those are
Silver
fine.
Age decks.
Those are damage
I want
decks.
to give a little tidbit. From what I can tell, nobody who has gotten a spoiler card has gotten a Silver Age card.
So they're all majestics.
Hmm.
I think I made that speculation last week because I was like
You might have.
I bet that since they said they were going to reveal all the commons and rares for the set, they're not going to
Sure.
give it
They
as
just
a
give them all.
yeah.
Okay. I could see that.
Because they said
I,
they did say that they wanted everyone to know about them ahead of time, and so
yeah.
like I
So
don't.
it would depend
Mhm.
in my head on when we as content creators will be
Okay,
giving spoilers.
that makes
Um,
sense.
we're all giving spoilers, as far as I can tell, for the most part,
Hmm.
the weekend that they said we would have all the cards.
All the commons and rares.
All the commons and rares, yes.
That makes sense. Okay, so it's all getting spoiled at roughly the same time.
Literally all of it come out at the same time. Poopy, they don't come out next weekend. At least I don't think they come out next weekend. I thought they came out
can I get a
week
confirmation
before.
about that? Oh, by the
I
way,
thought they
I'm
would
gonna
come out the weekend before.
while we're
Not
looking that up, I'm gonna take a second to show off. I got a new cat. This is
a little
not
bit.
this is not Pup. This is a little bit. He looks strikingly similar to Pup. Rachel accidentally called him Little Pup earlier.
Little
And
pup.
Little Pup. He's small and he's angry. But not like he's just aggressive. I shouldn't say that. Like he's not like mad. He's just like if I
Yeah.
need your attention, I use
Oh!
nails to get it.
Wait, this is new.
What is new?
Oh.
Oh my gosh, you're
Compendium of Wraith release celebration events.
oh, that's cool. Oh, I love that.
including a release celebration
give me that.
promo, which is in Antiquity Frame, Pursuit of Knowledge.
Oh, I
It
love that
looks
card.
So
Oh,
good.
I love that card.
It looks so
It's got
good.
new art.
No, it's the same art, just full card.
Ooh.
It's Microtext box Antiquity Frame. It
As
looks
the promo?
so good. Yeah, this is
They just
an
hand those
LGS
out?
promo.
Dude,
It looks like it's an LGS promo.
I
Yeah, it's
really
LGS.
want that.
That looks excellent.
Where are you seeing this?
It's literally articles, and they dated
Oh,
it as
okay.
January 16th, as in
Tomorrow?
New
Today?
Zealand time.
The Lyeth card? Is Lyeth play that?
No, it's the card to become Wyatt because it's +1 intellect.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
No, it's the card that Kano killed me with.
Kano gross.
Yeah. Hang on. I want to see.
I want to see what it looks like. I have so many more questions that I
It
need to
looks
get
so
through.
good.
Every time we say it's a short episode, it's not.
Well, that's because we actually want to have real discussions about this stuff.
We talk too much. My therapist was right.
Oh. All right.
Oh, it looks awesome.
It looks so good.
Oh no, the problem is I'm gonna get this in my hand and be like, maybe I do need a gold pack. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be like, maybe I do need to get some gold packs.
I do. You said that the elemental D reacts because now I'm on the London page, which has all the promos. I don't think those are that good.
I don't think they're good at all.
You don't think they're good at all?
I think they're mid. I thought they were.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think they're mid as fuck.
They're like 1-for-5s with upside. Like the ice one gives a frostbite, so its value is contextual. And I understand the lightning one gives go again, but in a lightning deck, do you want to play a D react like that? I don't.
You do not want to play a 1-for-5 D react. That is dog water.
No, I don't like them. I don't like them unless you're doing something more on your turn.
You need a way to spend
if you're a Jarl,
the resources.
Maybe you have like a fatigue Jarl might look at the ice one and think that's interesting, or maybe even the earth one. But like, I'm just unimpressed. Anyways, let me get to these questions. Holy frick! All right, do we know if we have a fable? Does this set have a fable, like its own fable? And we know it's got more than one fable, but like, does it have its own fable?
So we would not see that until the packs are being opened. That's the way they always do fables.
We already know that we have a card that is what is this? What is this set number? COR? I don't even know.
Pen.
I forgot. It says we already have a card that says PEN001. But fables are 000.
Wait, which card is that?
I don't remember. I saw it earlier. Yes, it is. It's Chaos Claw. It's a Brute card. Brutes come first every time.
Yeah, no, that claw is trash.
Brute's number one. No, that claw
is 001. Okay, we're not going to get the actual fabled for this set until packs are being opened. That's the way they've always done fableds. We have one reprint fabled in Eye of Ophidia.
My favorite fables. Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you finish.
They showed us Eye of Ophidia and Philly. People are guessing the other two are Heart of Fjendal and Riches. We'll see. I'm assuming when packs are opened.
A lot of fables. My favorite fables are always the like pretty much unplayable gems, like Master Cog. Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
Show us the promo. Oh, thank you for doing that, Kevin. I was not on the ball.
It looks so good.
It looks so sick. I want that pretty bad.
That is excellent.
What was I gonna say? So we don't know if the fable, and someone said like, I think it was you.
I don't think they've shown us Heart.
Are we getting a fable? Right? Like, I think it was you who said there's a chance we don't get a fable.
I don't know that we do. If we're getting 3 fabled reprints, I don't know that we do. I have not seen a Heart of Fjendal confirmation. It is speculated, and it's in the tracker sheet as speculated.
I want to get a Heart
for being there,
and I want to get a Riches.
Yeah, I think that would be the way to go, is Heart and Riches as reprints. That would be totally fine.
Maybe Arc.
Arcanite Shard? No.
Maybe?
No.
I don't know.
That's like $150 for a Fable.
Okay. That's gone down.
Yeah.
All the legendaries are announced.
Yeah.
We have all the legendaries. They're all reprints.
Yep.
I guess that's fine.
Sure. So here's my issue with this, is it is gonna mess with the price for opening it's gonna mess with your incentive to open boxes.
Okay.
As a player. Stores will still open them because I assume we're gonna have a ton of Majestics that are playable and in demand by like every deck. But This was going to be a pretty low, depending on the pull rates for legendaries. This could be a pretty low EV set to open, especially your loose packs, because it's now antiquity packs again.
Yes.
Your legendaries that you pull from loose packs are not the antiquity frame ones that the established player base is already going to want to buy.
Yeah, so we talked, or so I think the idea is like this weird like trickle down effect where it's like your legendaries are reprints. The idea is the reprints should be cheaper. Not all of them, like, right, these are special art or whatever. But if the legendaries are supposed to be cheaper, the value for the set... Oh my gosh, don't knock that over. Brother, what the frick? Let go. What are you doing? Okay, there you go. Grab a hold of the light. All right. He was like, it's coming down. So if the legendaries are cheaper, you got to get value out of something in the set. The Majestics are the next rarest thing. Are they going to be expensive? Because they're... have to make up the value of the box somewhere? Or is it the commons and rares? Because they're the ones that people are going to need for this set. All this equipment. Are we going to expect like some of these common and rare pieces of equipment to be like $5-10?
But how do you make a good set like that?
He unplugged something because Kevin's quiet to me. Oh, I found what he unplugged.
Oh, it's you that's unplugged.
New cat, new year. Can
All
I
right,
hear
are
you?
we good?
Yeah, we're good. What were you saying?
All right, cool.
Common and rare equipment at like $5.
I mean, I guess, but like that's also weird. That's not a place that Flesh and Blood has ever been.
But we're kind of moving into I can't remember where I saw it, but I saw a thing where it was like a new era in Flesh and Blood is like literally like the tagline that they wanted to make for it on this thing.
That's every set. Shut up.
You know what? Never mind. I dropped that point. You checkmate. I know when I've lost. All right.
Like I'm not like I don't think it's like
I hope it's not $5 for the commons or rares. All right.
Yeah.
Next small thing is the set is like super focused on Sage. That's like kind of the point.
Yes.
It's on reprints and Sage. How much can we even expect CC to change? How much is this going to... Because they talk about the only way that CC actually changes, adding new heroes, subtracting old heroes, and set releases. And sometimes it's the subtracting old heroes that change the set the most.
All the ways that a format can change.
Sure. But like, how much is this set change thing?
That's going to be entirely dependent, I think, on the Majestics. And that's kind of the way it, like... For the most part, that's going to have to do with the Majestics. Like, they could release, like, 2 common cycles for a deck that, like, completely change it because they're nuts. Like, they could, I don't know, put, like, two full sets of common traps in, and Riptide becomes bonkers. Like...
I was thinking, like, I was literally thinking Riptide or Goliath. Like, I think those decks are volatile enough to where some commons or rares could flip them.
The problem is, for you to have a CC impact with rares or commons, you're also going to run over Sage.
Yes.
And then to have a CC impact, you need more than one Majestic, generally, to have a large CC impact.
It needs to affect you on a broad sense.
Yeah, like, and I say that because even though Attendant is a really strong card, it didn't fundamentally change Prism's meta position or how strong the deck was. It was a boost, for sure.
Yeah.
But, like, no more than 3% win rate overall.
It's not... What you almost need is like a build around, and a build around needs to be built around. So like you just basically need a whole set for it, right? It's
an equipment or it's a weapon. If you're going to release a single Majestic to change a deck, and I say that because of Luminaris Angel's Glow.
Yes, that's it. It's a proper sip as Kevin finishes his drink. Which actually leads me to the next point. Something that I've come to like only understand recently. 80 pieces of equipment. 80 pieces of equipment. I think there's sets where like classes and talents got less than 80 pieces in the deck. And these are equipments. It's not like red, yellow, blue of a card. This is like a whole card. I understand there's probably going to be cycles in the sense that it's going to be like the head, shoulders, knees, and toes are all going to be the same. But like 80 pieces of equipment. And they said 50 plus are probably going to be like Sage. They're going to be rare and cheaper. 50 plus are going to be rare or common. But to like put this in perspective, this got put in perspective for me was like, we looked at Hunted. Hunted had a lot of equipment in it.
It had like 20 something, right?
It had 28 pieces of equipment.
28.
It felt like when you were playing it that there was a ton of equipment.
Well, yeah, because in draft you were averaging like 32 to 36 equipment per pod.
Yeah.
Which is more than a full set per person. Like you were, I think you probably averaged 32 actually.
I had a draft where I got 7 pieces of equipment because I started in one direction and then just later found better pieces and upgraded them, and I didn't need anything else. You
noticeably had more equipment every draft on average in Hunted than you did in Rosetta, where it was strictly
a good
1%.
Point where it's like it's not a draftable set, so you want to cut as much draft chaff as possible.
Yeah, they're not printing the rest of the Runaways cycle like they did in Rosetta.
Yeah, they're not printing the rest of I don't know.
Ragamuffin's hat. Yo, don't give Kano Ragamuffin's arms.
Ragamuffin's arms. That's funny. I was actually, I don't even know. Like, there's equipment that they could just, even the commons, like some of the Welcome to Wraith ones, that like if they just made all of them like that. Imagine like Goliath Gauntlet, but it's 4 different pieces of Goliath Gauntlet. That's absurd. But
yeah. And it's like, do they put a Majestic Arcanite in this set? Probably not, but
that's a good point. So Cap says
probably not.
Some of these are just downgrades of legendaries, like the downgrade for the Seismic Surge one.
Yes,
Magmatic Carapace.
Yeah, it's just downgraded tech plating.
It's going to be neat to see like downgraded. I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Do they give Wizard Striders that cost 3 instead of 1?
4? Is 4 too much?
4 might be too much. That being said, there's only a 2 for 5 that they would have for
Semantics, like, but if we had something that non-attack at instant speed boots, that's
still really good because
really
you just
good.
do it because it's on their turn. You've got a full grip to do it with, so it probably has to be at least 3, if not 4.
I could see it being stuff like how in Rosetta we got amp gloves, which is kind of like Metacarpus nodes, but
yeah.
Free and it's like the other one's like not even like bad. Like it has concessions in where that it doesn't block as much, but it also is just like and it is a little more narrow, but it's like not awful. And so like even the like amp 1 gloves, they're free as opposed to Metacarpus nodes, you have to pay for them. And so like there could be concessions like that where it's like I don't know, like the Arcanite or Stormstrider's boots we were just talking about, maybe it does guard well or something like that. Like you could do stupid stuff.
Don't have it blocked for anything.
I don't know. I'm just saying like you can make these not garbage and it's kind of interesting. But okay, so to back up, just let me finish that previous thought. So 80 pieces of equipment, 50 for Sage. In Hunted, we only had 28, which is a set with a ton of them. Welcome to Wraith, which was a set with a ton of really strong equipment that very much affected the draft. Like you'd find a piece of equipment in like pack 1 or pack.
Well, because if it's a legendary, it's good. But
well, sure, but also like if you had like
Heart and Crossstrap,
or like the boot or Dory's boots, right? Like these
bolters.
Are bolters. Those are great. 17 pieces of equipment in that set, and that includes legendaries. So like 17 compared to 80, the set's gonna be juiced with equipment. Also, it's decreased pack size, right? It's something like 9 cards per pack.
It's 9 cards.
Yeah, you are going to see some mad variance in packs. These are not going to be like I opened 3 packs because that's what I won for my armory, and I got like I remembered in an Everfest pack I got 3 different versions of that Guardian card that removes counters from uh shields, and they cost like
Dynasty.
Dynasty packs, and they're like
Yeah.
it's like every single pack had one of these stupid Guardian cards I'm never gonna use.
Yep.
But like if this is like so many cards in the set because there's so many more, but you're also getting less per pack than a normal pack. These are gonna
Yeah.
be some wild. They're gonna be everywhere. The cool thing about it is the trading is what I think. I think you're gonna get a couple of these packs at the end of an armory, and someone's like, "Actually, I was looking at building that deck. You want to pass me that rare? I got one in this pack that you might want or something." You know,
Yep.
that's gonna be kind of sick.
Yeah, I could see that happening pretty easily.
Uh, which kind of all of this leads to the next point, which I was gonna say like, Sans Gold Pack. Is this set gonna feel bad to open? Like, how's it gonna feel to open these 9 card
It's
packs?
going to feel like high seas where you can't open a you can open a cold foil in the packs. The antiquity frame stuff is the only stuff that's
Okay.
in
All right.
the antiquity pack, which is all reprints. So this is going to be better than high seas. This will probably be fine
Okay.
to open as um it is it's what people wanted antiquity packs to be,
Okay.
or treasure packs to be, excuse
Reprints
me.
of fancy arts, but then also fancy arts for other things.
Yes, where like when you get to open it, it's a nice little piece on top of it, and like opening a box without one is like weird. But you also like when you get your pack per win, don't feel super bad because you're out the cold foils and the cold foil legendaries because nobody wants the rainbow foil legendaries because the cold foil legendaries are the same price and you can't get any of the good treasure cards. So you're not missing the gold foil or the pirate foil conqueror of the high seas. You're not missing that in your pack per win.
Sorry, I was reading Catmo, and
Yeah.
I think I need to translate. Maybe I'm getting tired. But
No. Uh, Boxes of compendium are going for about 50 USD for the Japanese run for Japanese language, in compared to 120 USD for English language.
I have a
That is
translator
not,
app on my phone. What the frick?
yeah, that is not compendium English print in Japan. That is Japanese language print going for 50 USD, and English language print is 120 currently,
Why? What?
roughly.
What am I missing?
I don't know. Japan pre-orders for the last couple sets have been like that.
Are they just trying to get people in
Um,
Japan to play?
I think, but it's also that like,
1/3 the cold foils? Brother, I don't care what color my
oh,
card comes in. Like, it can be. I'll take the less cold foils. I'll buy a
that's
case
just
of
one
that.
box.
Huh?
That's what it normally is, because they're doing 3 per box for English print.
Wait, I'm.
So the Japanese run is just normal cold foil distribution,
Mmm.
and
So
English
that.
language
So you
is
telling me the
3,
English ones are juiced? I don't even
kind
want
of.
the English
But
ones then. What the freak? I speak Japanese now. Japan is a very competitive market. Like
Yeah,
the players or the people buying the boxes? I'll fight
both.
people for boxes. Stop clawing at me, bro.
I believe it.
Ouch. All right. That's it for my big questions, I think. Is there
Yeah.
anything else about Compendium of Rate that seems like different or interesting about this or anything?
I'm just kind of waiting to see more of what we're gonna get. Um, just seeing a bunch of reprint legendaries is neat to know that we're getting them, but they could have done that all at once and then started giving us actual cards. Um, so it feels like we're kind of just sitting here like, so what do we do?
Just say, hmm.
Cards, please.
Cards, please.
Cards.
Cards, please. So I already mentioned that I was thinking about getting a box of this in the event that I was thinking about getting a box for this in the event that I find that most of the commons and rares I might actually
Yeah.
want for, Sage decks. Like then I feel like it might be worth my
You would
while.
want a couple boxes.
Yeah, yeah. Not just like because I don't get a whole lot out of opening packs. I understand a lot of people do. And I also don't care about getting my money's worth because the idea is that these cards go straight into playing them. I don't need to
Yeah.
sell off and make the box worth it. But if all these cards are very much playable, there's not a lot of chaff. I'm going to play a lot of these decks, right? Like normally I just have a class that I play, but if I play all
Sure.
these decks because of Sage, there's a lot of reasons that I could actually convince myself that buying a box of this doesn't feel like gambling. It feels like just getting game
You're
pieces.
filling out a set.
Yeah, you're filling out a set, and that might actually be kind of interesting. And so I think Syndra and I are going to go to Japan, and we're going to go Black Friday shopping.
What?
We're gonna go get some of these Japanese boxes of Copendium of Wraith.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm loving this.
No, I mean I think that is like more real for this set than any other set before it, and I think that is in large part to do with the legendaries all being reprints.
Yeah.
You don't feel like you missed on the one legendary that you wanted for your deck that is in this set. If you get a box and you pull a legendary that isn't that one,
Yeah.
you don't care. Like this is as close as we're gonna get to an LCG as Fab is gonna get.
If every expansion set was like this, I'd be a lot more for it.
This is a really at this particular moment in time for Flesh and Blood. This is a good time to do this.
Yeah.
This is the correct time to do this kind of set. And that's me saying it as a dedicated player who would like a little more juice in the set to like maybe move stuff around. But we'll see what all the Majestics do.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is
and also
financially for the game a good time to do this.
you're not the biggest like Sage player either, and so
Not currently.
and you probably don't care as much about reprints as other people do either. Not as much.
I already have all those cards.
Right? And so, like, this set, arguably, not for Kevin. And you're still like, yeah, actually, this feels kind of cool.
It is good for the game.
Yes.
That doesn't mean I will buy it.
No, buy it anyways because you do, and then just give it all to me.
No, I'm just going to go to Hemel or somebody and be like, hey, can I just get a playset of all the commons, rares, and majestics? Thanks.
I wanted to say that's cheating, but also that just sounds right.
That's just economically viable.
That's perfect, actually.
Yeah.
Everfest Majestics are great. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting some of these Majestics to be just bomb. We're going to read them, and you're like, oh.
That's completely irrelevant right now.
Yeah.
But that's going to be stick later.
It's just like, I never expected these string of words to come together. Which is just always fun. I can't think of anything off the top. Maybe like Wildfire or something, but like
Aether Wildfire coming out for Wizard, yeah.
Yeah. Or it's just like, oh, you can do that. Actually, if we were
like
talking about
LGS,
Majestics that you could like build a deck around and like move the meta, Aether Wildfire is like that is
it made Kano a playable deck.
And so there can be we were previously talking about Majestics that like move the meta. It would have to be something like that, a complete build around that your deck has to shift for.
But like that's because Wildfire was just like pure multiplicative value. Kano had insane deck velocity to find it. Like that was a combo card in a deck that could be built to play combo. Like that's hard to do in Flesh and Blood. That's a big ask. But
I'm expecting like Sagemore once Pen comes out. I'm expecting like Sagemore once Chain leaves. Honestly, the only thing I like about Sage right now is like occasionally you get on Talishar and you just play Chain into anything else other than Chain. You're like,
yeah, no, I'm hoping to like Sage more once Pen comes out, and I will probably very much like Sage more after the first round of community voting where Chain is inevitably removed, because if we don't vote him out for some wild reason, LSS will.
Yes, they will. They will save us from ourselves. But I think that about wraps it up, right?
Yep.
Remember to go check out our merch at the tablepit-shop.fourthwall.com, where you can get shirts that say things like CYB. Bring it back. Bring it back.
Don't.
It was a joke. It was a joke
Don't.
when I said, let me have a rare version of Mask of Recurring Nightmares. This is not a joke. Bring back CYB. All right.
No, please don't. Jesus Christ.
And if you want to help make this stream look nicer, help us get supplies for Wyatt, you can support us over at patreon.com/thetablepit. Which, I don't know. Everyone's moving to Metafy. Do we move to Metafy? Is that the move? Probably not.
No,
We're
it's
so
different.
set up on Patreon. It is very different.
Yeah.
Though I am thinking about moving my subscription for February and Talishar over to Metafy because they're doing that. Kevin, you got any shout outs?
No, I'm good. Go watch Columbus this weekend, actually.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You have a shout out.
I do?
Yeah. You made at least one tweet this week. That's basically a shout out.
Oh, I did.
Reciting that tweet.
February 1st, spoiler card.
We did it. By we, I mean you. You did it. You
I
got
made
the
it.
second spoiler
I made it
card.
2 sets.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm
We're
not
not
one and
washed.
done.
We're not washed. Let's go.
Not enough.
Not washed yet. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, and then when he wins the next Pro Tour, he'll get a third one, which is going to be sick.
That'd be lit.
I think
If they just keep giving me spoiler cards, that'd be sick.
Did the table pick get 3? 4?
It got at least 3. Because it got Sneak Attack, Deathly Delight, and
Deathly Delight,
Edict. I think that's it.
We pseudo spoiled. I don't think it was technically a spoiler, but we had a whole video about Never Yield.
Sure.
They sent us one
You
of
didn't
those.
have one for Bright Lights.
No.
And you didn't have one for Uprising.
I think we stopped getting them at Bright Lights, which is fine. There's so many content creators.
Yeah, the last one we got was Deathly Delight.
I think the first one we got, Imperial Edict, super fit. Like, that is actually a great UPF card. And then also just a good card in general. Like, it shows up every once in a while. The rest of them were like, and I'm not downplaying anything. It was great getting to work with LSS, and making the videos were awesome. But that was back when they were giving they were spoiling every single card in the set. Everyone got a spoiler, and so it's like I like the ones that are just more tailored to people. And if they find a card that feels tailored to us, I love to spoil it. But also the table pit's changed a lot, right? We don't do as much UPF.
It has.
So
yeah.
But all right, Kevin's got a spoiler. Go check it out on the 1st. Spin Dog got a spoiler. I saw that. I was like, heck yeah, bro. Thank you all so much for watching. We do this every Thursday. We also have No Blocks at Chill Talishar streaming, where we do and don't block. Sunday mornings at 9. I'm pretty sure we're doing it this week. I didn't ask. But I have no plans.
For what?
No Blocks?
No.
At 9?
Where's Wyatt this weekend?
I don't know where Wyatt is this weekend. Frick, I don't keep up with him.
He's in Columbus.
God dang it. He can do it from Columbus. What could he possibly be doing in Columbus?
He's going to be playing day 2 of the Calling at 9 o'clock.
All right, go tune into day 2 of the Calling, because that's where we're going to be hosting No Blocks when Wyatt is on stream.
And when I'm on stream.
And when you're on stream. I might do what did they call it in LSS or LCS, where people were like
co-streaming,
not streaming it, but they were streaming alongside a
live viewing.
Live viewing the Calling for no. We're gonna be live viewing No Blocks.
You put the round timer up, and it's just you.
Yeah, it's just
that's the way it works, so that people can sync it up to the stream.
I could be like, "What is he doing?" Oh, that's what he's doing. All right, sick. I got it. All right, I didn't know where. I wasn't familiar with your game. All right. Kevin is in reverse today. He's been lounging all day, and now that we're signing off, sitting up straight.
I was so reclined.
All right.
I'm tired.
Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.